Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. Today we'll be presenting part B of our ECM157 assignment, which is focused on civil engineering material. So the two materials selected for this study are timber and steel, as both are widely used in Malaysian construction project and has very different characteristics. In this presentation, we will cover 5 main aspects, starting from the description and type of material. Number 2 is engineering properties, and number 3 is advantage and disadvantages. Number 4 is application in Malaysia, and lastly is sustainable practice. Okay, we go through at first point, the description and type of material. First, let's talk about timber. Timber is natural construction material obtained from trees. It has been used in Malaysia for many years, especially in traditional Malay house, heritage building and ecotourism structures. There are 3 main types of timber used in construction. Hardwood, number 1 is hardwood, such as cengkeh and merbau, which is strong, dense and resistant to termites and decay. Number 2 is softwood, such as pine, which is lightweight and commonly used for roof truss and ceiling frame. Number 3 is engineering timber, including plywood, LVL and CLT, which manufactured to improve stability and strength. Engineering timber allows timber to be used in modern construction with better performance. Okay, next is steel. Steel is a man-made material produced mainly from iron and carbon. It is known for its high strength and reliability. Steel can be classified into structural steel for beam and column, reinforcement steel for concrete structure, stainless steel for corrosion resistant and architectural finishing, and lastly, steel is essential for modern infrastructure and high-rise construction in Malaysia. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ECM157. Today I'm gonna explain the engineering properties and characteristics of two of our material, and that is steel and plywood. First thing first, by testing the density. By using logical thinking, we can see that steel is much more dense than wood. This is because the atom in the wood and the atom in the steel are much more heavier and more compact than compared to the woods. And for our second test, we're gonna test the hardness and strength of the steel and plywood. As you can see here, it can withstand up to 90 kg and above. We're gonna replace this steel with plywood to see if it's better or not. Thank you, my dear assistant. Alright. Yep, it's bending. So we can make a conclusion that the hardness and strength of steel is much more better than compared to wood. And for our third test, we're gonna test the water absorbance and corrosion. May I have some water? Thank you. As you can see, the water absorbance on the material of wood absorb water, absorb some of the water, while comparing to the other material, like steel, is water resistant. Also steel has a property that it can get corrosion if doesn't be taken well. That's all from me. Thank you.
Today, I will explain about the advantage of timber in construction. First, timber is lightweight. Compared to concrete and steel, timber is much lighter. Lightweight timber components reduce the need for heavy machinery and labor-intensive lifting, making construction faster and more cost-effective. Second, thermal and acoustic insulation. Timber provides natural insulation against heat and sound, contributing to comfortable indoor environments. Its low thermal conductivity reduces heat transfer in tropical climates, which is critical for energy-efficient buildings. Third, aesthetic appeal. One of timber's most valued qualities is its natural appearance, which provides warmth, texture, and visual richness. The grain patterns, color variations, and natural finish make timber highly suitable for interior and exterior finish. The disadvantage of timber is moisture sensitivity. Timber is highly susceptible to water and humidity. Prolonged exposure to moisture can lead to rot, swelling, warping, and delamination, compromising structural integrity. Second, pest vulnerability. Timber can be attacked by termites, beetles, and the other wood-boring insects. Without proper protection, pest damage can weaken structural components and increase the long-term maintenance costs. Third, flammability. Timber is combustible and can contribute to fire hazards if left untreated. Fire retardant coatings or pressure treatment enhance fire resistance, but these methods increase the cost of construction. Today, I will explain about the advantage of steel in construction. First of all, steel has high strength and load-bearing capacity. Steel also has one of the highest tensile and compressive strength among construction materials. This makes steel ideal for high-rise buildings and long-span bridges. Second, durability and longevity. Steel structures can last for decades with proper maintenance. Coat or treat steel is resistant to corrosion, rust, and environmental wear. This can reduce maintenance costs over the life cycle of a building. Third, consistency in quality. Steel is manufactured under strict industrial standards. Controlled production ensures uniform mechanical properties, precise dimensions, and predictable performance. So, engineers can design structures with confidence, knowing that the material will behave consistently in real-world conditions. Yes, it's true. Steel have many advantages in construction, but there's also a disadvantage of steel. First, steel has high thermal conductivity. Heat and cold are easily transmitted through the steel, which may affect indoor temperature control if insulation is not properly implemented. Without proper insulation, buildings may face higher energy costs for heating or cooling. Second, high initial costs. Steel can be more expensive than alternatives like timber or concrete. Raw material costs, fabrications, and transport contribute to higher initial expenses. Even though life cycle costs may be lower due to durability. Third, susceptibility to corrosion. Steel can corrode when exposed to moisture and oxygen. Without proper protective coatings, steel reacts with water and air to form rust, which can weaken the material over time.
Okay, now I will explain about materials in Malaysian civil engineering project. In conclusion, steel and timber are both very important in this project. Each material has an advantage based on the type and structure material requirements. Steel is mainly used in large modern construction projects such as high-rise building, bridge, highway, and listed building. Examples: KLCC Tower and Penang Bridge. In Malaysia, steel is widely used in skyscraper, infrastructure project, and fast-type construction system because it is reliable and efficient. Next, timber is commonly used in smaller structure resilient building, interrobes and temporary construction activities such as longhouse in Sarawak and residential house in Kelantan and Terengganu. Timber is also important in heritage building, residential house, roof structure and ecotourism project, especially in areas that aim to blend with nature, such as in the jungle or in the park. Overall, both steel and timber are essential in the Malaysian construction industry. The choice of material depends on factors such as technique, cost, environmental condition, and design purpose. By understanding how and where to use steel and timber, engineers can design safe, practical, and sustainable structure for Malaysia's development. That's all from us. Thank you. Lastly, point number 5 is sustainability. Sustainable construction is very important today. For timber, certified timber such as SC or MTCS ensure sustainable forestry. Engineered timber reduce material waste. Use of timber help reduce environmental impact. For steel is recyclable and reusable. Protective coating increase durability. And hybrid timber steel system reduce carbon footprint. In conclusion, timber and steel are essential material in Malaysian construction. Timber provides sustainability and aesthetic, while steel offers strength and durability. By selecting the right material and applying sustainable practice, civil engineers can support safe and sustainable development. Thank you. That's all from us.